Now we turn our attention to the arts. Milwaukee is blessed to have a number of talented artists in our midst, and tonight we get the opportunity to share one of them with you. His name is Eddie Davis, and his art, well, he describes it as funky urban art. You be the judge.
This 90-foot mural at North Division High School was created by artist Paul Edward Davis. He's been into art all his life, doing his first mural while still in high school for 31st Street School. Other works by Davis can be seen at Walker Middle School and Northern Star School. He's done historical portraits for the YMCA Leadership Academy's Hall of Leaders. And staying with the history mode, he created this mural on George Washington Carver at the Dr. George Washington Carver Academy of Mathematics and Science. For Eddie Davis, art started back in childhood.
One of my earliest memories was my mom buying me one of those little chalkboards, you know, the kind where they have the letters that you stick on the back with the magnets. Yeah, I used to like to draw stick people, and that's when I started drawing.
And now, after 16 years of working with Milwaukee Public Schools as a school safety assistant, he walked away to do his art full-time because of a growing request for his work.
It was the fact that I was getting more and more clients who wanted art, but I didn't have the time in the day to reach those clients. And I felt that, you know, now is the time. You know when the time is here, you know, you just got to do it. And a lot of courage, I had to build up a lot of courage to take that leap of faith, you know, outside from the secure job, you know, daily job to working on my own. But it was time. That's all I can say. You know, I just felt it. You know, I had to do it now.
How's it going?
Well, it's a learning curve being a businessman. Okay, at first I was an artist, and that was fine. You know, being a creative person, you know, you worry about creating your, you know, your work. Okay, being a creative person and business person, now you got to also worry about the business side. And business side, I'm on a really fast learning curve there, as far as, you know, making sure the money comes in and the clients are there and the whole 9 yards. So as far as I think it's going great. There's a lot of things that I need to improve on business-wise, but I'm learning.
And he says he's learning fast. What is your style?
I like to call my style funky art style, funky urban art, because I take approach of trying to do photorealism, but then I add in a lot of stylization and little harder lines in order to give it a, you know, more funky or harder style, a little more stylized.
Trained as a graphic artist at Milwaukee Area Technical College, he has also taken classes in fine art and has done a lot of studying of techniques. He's incorporated technology into his art by using the computer as a paintbrush.
Sometimes I would actually pencil a drawing and do the coloring and everything entirely on the computer. Okay, I've learned that over years. And, you know, the technology, digital cameras come in real handy when trying to get photo references. The computer, internet, you need photo references. You can Google just about anything.
What are you trying to communicate with your art?
It depends on the audience I'm trying to reach. I'm trying to communicate with the murals in the schools. I'm trying to illustrate the history. Okay, a lot of it deals with history. I'm trying to illustrate the history in a dynamic style that grabs the eye, you know, gives off a little awe to it. Okay, but still, it's, you can really read a story into what I'm depicting.
What are you working on that's next to you?
Right here, this is it's more of a homage or piece about Aaliyah and Left Eye. They're, deceased R&B artists and hip-hop artists, and I wanted to just portray them in a soft type of, peaceful light, just put them together like that. I plan on doing a lot of pieces like this, with different deceased or passed away artists, and put them together, and see how that works out. And so this is just one of many to come.
Besides paintings, Davis is redesigning the official handbook on how to survive middle school, a booklet he wrote and illustrated years ago. He's going to add more pictures and color. He also just completed another mural at the Milwaukee Academy of Aviation, Science, and Technology. It's another history mural, the Tuskegee Airmen. Davis credits his mom for getting him started in the arts, and artists such as Ernie Barnes, Norman Rockwell, and cartoonist Jack Kirby, and numerous other cartoonists for influencing him. There was also influence locally.
I identify with a good friend of mine, Brad Bernard, who moved away, and there's also Amar. When I saw him doing his mural on Center Street, I was like, wow, I want to do murals like that also. Growing up, and when you were talking about things that influenced me, one of the sad aspects of it, one of the building, the Inner City Arts Council building, that influenced me. Seeing that great mural that was done there, I think Ronaldo did that, and that was like the beacon of all artists. I thought, wow, I want to be able to go there and be a Inner City Arts Council member and do art there.
Eddie Davis says to those aspiring artists, if you like it, do it. He also says support the local artists, buy original art. If someone walks into your studio, who do you think they're going to sense when they walk into the door?
Well, when they walk into my studio, they will sense that this guy really likes art, because there's art everywhere. When they walk in here, they'll realize that they're visiting an artist, a person who loves to paint and draw.
Eddie Davis is working on a new body of work to be exhibited this summer, so watch for his work at the numerous summer festivals. So, if you've been wondering about the latest rumors regarding the future of the Bradley Center and the Milwaukee